Hey everybody, welcome back to the front room. I'm Kai, here with my dad today.
Thank you for joining us once again.
And today we're checking out a Pete Rock producer spotlight. Today we're checking out a whole bunch of tracks from Pete Rock that were suggested from our patrons. So we put up a poll on Patreon where you could select what producer we should cover next for our producer spotlight series. So if you want to join in and make recommendations, you can do so for the next one that will be coming sometime in the future over on our Patreon. So that's in our description box below. You can click on the link and consider joining. We appreciate it. So for our producer spotlight, we're going to start early and then move up from there.
Okay. Early in his career.
Yeah.
Great.
So we're actually going to start off with a song that isn't produced by Pete Rock, which is sort of interesting, but one that he did a remix for. So I'm going to play the original and then play the Pete Rock remix.
Oh, that'll be good to see how he changes things.
Yeah.
His approach to stuff.
We're going to start off with a Public Enemy track.
Oh, great.
Who you love, right?
So far, yeah.
So far.
Yeah.
And we're going to cover a track from 91 called Shut 'Em Down. Then a year later, Pete Rock released a remix in 92. So the original producer for this first version I'm going to play, the original, is produced by the Bomb Squad. And then we'll quickly switch over to Pete Rock's.
Okay.
And we'll see the difference.
I've heard of Bomb Squad.
Yeah.
All right.
So this is Shut 'Em Down by Public Enemy.
And the year is?
1991.
91. Wow. Long time ago.
Hold it now.
Got scratching in this ear. That heavy 808. Wow.
I testified, my mama cried. Black people died when the other man lied. See the TV, listen to me, double trouble. I overhaul and I'm coming from the lower level. I shut them down. Shut them down. Shut them down. I shut them down.
It's got that late 80s, early 90s power to it, right?
Yes, right.
Like a NWA type of thing going on.
Yeah.
Right?
Like they really need to say something to everybody, right?
Every word is forceful and it's political. That's one of the reasons I like these guys.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That album is called Apocalypse 91 or so 91 ... But it's sort of like 911, I think. Apocalypse 91 ... The Enemy Strikes Back, which I guess is a Star Wars reference.
Oh, right.
The Empire Strikes Back.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah. So that's that first track. Now we'll go over to the remix, which happened a year later.
So this is Pete Rock.
Hold it now.
Oh, horns right off the bat.
Yeah.
Come on, come on. Check it out.
More laid back.
Yep.
Check it out.
Shit, those drums are super dusty.
Yes.
Testified, my mama cried. Black people died when the other man lied. See the TV, listen to me, double trouble. I overhaul and I'm coming from the lower level. I'm taking tabs.
The vocal delivery is pretty similar.
Yep.
It's more the production that's different.
Yeah, exactly. That's what sort of
Right?
a remix
So
is.
who's-
So they can keep the original vocal
Oh,
tracks.
it's the original. Oh, okay.
And then they switch up the music. in a
Okay,
way.
but they don't always keep the original vocal, do they?
For remixes, I mean, I would say like traditionally, yes.
Okay.
Because it's like a producer-oriented thing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would say typically yes, but they do sometimes add like new verses or little things.
Yeah.
But for
Wow,
the
the
most part,
production is really different
right?
from the original.
Control from the education of a TV station. But look around, here go the sound of a record ball, boom and pound. When I shut them down, I shut them down. I shut them down. I shut them down. I shut them down. I shut them down.
You know what? It sounds much more lo-fi.
Yeah, for sure.
Almost like a vinyl album or something.
Well, I think it's also because of his use of sampling, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What I use in a battle for the mind. Hit it hard like
Yeah, early 90s with that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 thing.
Yeah. There's a vocal sample there too. Just sort of.
The scratching's good. Yeah. Oh, that was great. I love the horn. The addition of the horns was great. And then the kind of the, what do you call it? I said lo-fi-ness of the overall sound. Like it sounds like there's shit in there that I can't, like it's not, there's stuff in there that sounds to be not an instrument, but there's kind of a murky or hazy kind of sound to things, which just with those horns just creates this feeling of almost like a party atmosphere or something for me. Yeah. That was cool.
I think that might come from just the layering of the samples, because this one he took the original, but then he just added stuff on top of it, right? With the tech that they had at the time. Someone can tell me otherwise if I'm wrong here, but I think they, for the most part, like had to just turn down some of the, like EQ it in a way that would bring it down a little bit,
right?
And then add stuff on top of that. I think, because I mean, this is definitely a fuller sound.
It is,
right? The first one was super explosive. But then this brought it back to a more familiar sort of New York jazzy feel, right?
It did, yeah.
So both of them are like considered to be classic tracks, both sort of anthems, but he just changed the direction of that, right? So the samples in this one were Angel of the Morning by Chip Taylor and Synthetic Substitution by Melvin Bliss. Just putting that out there. So this track's called Lots of Lovin' from 92 here. Samples What's Going On by the Ohio Players.
I might know that.
Yeah, Players Ballin' by the Ohio Players in North Carolina by Les McCann.
That puts it back to like first half of the 70s, so those twinkles.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, wow. Isn't that beautiful?
So beautiful.
Do you know this one?
Yeah.
Sweet serenade, sip lemonade as we laid inside the shade. My heart was captured when you possessed it, caressed it, blessed it, even suggested you love me and I love you, and together it would just be us two. I would protect you in your moment of fear. Relax, lover, come here and let's create this heavenly fantasy.
Super romantic lines, eh?
Yeah.
Wow.
And only you to
Big
give
switch
me
up from the
more.
last
Tender love
track.
Right down to the core. If you could read what's on my mind, you will find my feelings are genuine with lots of love.
I've got to hear the original Ohio
samples,
Players sample.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he just flows over it nice, eh?
Yeah.
It's just... Yeah.
You wanna be treated like a queen, stroked like a kitten. Every night you're the mitten I'm fitting. Tease your lips with the tip of my tongue, and there's no doubt about it, lady, I'm strung on your love, looks and affection. Your qualified top choice selection.
Just listen to that, man.
It's addictive.
Yeah,
It's a one-line chorus, but it's so addictive because all these instruments are playing their part.
you know, you could take away CL's rapping,
Yeah.
and I could listen to that, you know, in the car.
Yeah.
I could drive from here to Seattle, you know, and just have that on a loop.
Yeah.
It's so chill. It's so good.
right?
Yeah.
A lot of producers actually release instrumental versions of their albums that they produce, which is pretty cool. Like Madlib does that with Freddie Gibbs. He released like a classic sort of like street, almost like drug rap album, Freddie Gibbs, in 2014.
Yeah.
Just beautiful beats. Then he released like a instrumental version of that. And like I almost like listening to that as much as I do the rapping one. This one, I just love it. It's one of my favorite Pete Rock produced tracks that I've heard because of exactly what we've mentioned already. Yeah. And I just love how he has a very signature sound. Even the last track and this track, you can see the similarities, but because the subject matter is different on the different tracks, right? He really adjusts things to suit it. And I think CL's performance on this is awesome. Yes. He's a little bit softer than some rappers might approach this topic, even saying like, we got lots of time together. We don't have to rush into things. You know what I mean? Just a smooth approach. No pun intended. And,
right, but this approach suits the lyrics and the message.
Yeah, absolutely. Right? Yeah. And then I think this is a good example of how Pete can keep things sounding pretty like, I don't know, pretty street sounding, but have that softer side. And that's shown by how he has drums that are snapping away, but it still sounds very like mellow and relaxing and comfortable, because the drums were quite strong on this track, despite the way that it made you feel.
Yeah, I remember the Ohio Players now. Did I mention this on another reaction of ours a long time ago? But when I was a kid going through the albums in the record store, the vinyl, I didn't know who the Ohio Players were, but they had the greatest covers for like a 14-year-old kid. Because they were scantily clad women, right?
I see that.
And in those days, you didn't see much of that on album covers.
Right.
You saw a bit of it, but I remember the Ohio Players covers. So, yeah, that's the one thing I remember about him.
He's a sweet soul, brother.
I like the echo on that kick. That's a kick, right?
Yeah. Well, that's a snare.
Oh, snare. Yeah, snare.
Soul brother number one, here I come on the new tip. Nestle coated right cause I'm rich, thick and chocolate. Plug up any mic, I bet your beat rock a sprocket. Huns always ask what's the bulge in my pocket. I tell them papers. I rock from top to bottom, never hesitate to say
shit, hear that?
I rest on the hillside, over on the chill side, uptown. So let's get down. Funky is the word describe this brother on his soul mission. Hook and rugged joints, more soul in the soul kitchen. CL does the scratch, so I won't be itching. White people even say Pete Rock is bitchin'. Harder than the hardest, harder than the artist. I guess that's just because I'm smarter than the smartest. So back up, clear the path, honey, cause here I come. Soul brother number one.
This is fantastic.
Isn't it crazy?
This is effing fantastic.
So he's taking like, I don't know how many samples here, but
there's so much movement in this track.
Yes, and it's because he's able to coordinate these 8 samples. He's taking 8 samples. Yeah. How do you coordinate that?
No, how do you? Yeah,
It's insane, but that's why it's so colorful.
Yeah. Really cool sound sonically.
Really
what's going
cool.
on here.
Really cool. Yeah. And that high pitched
which is early for that kind of thing, isn't it?
Yes, because when I first heard this, I thought, he's sort of gotten some influence from Wu-Tang. But then when I realized it was in 92 and Wu-Tang 36 Chambers came out in 93, I was like,
I just can't get over it.
So good, right?
Yeah.
Sound is just insane.
I'm just mesmerized and dumbfounded.
Yeah.
It's so good.
He's a sweet soul, brother.
I love that.
Yeah, I love that too.
The way it started and finished with that voice. Oh man, Kai, what can I say? This guy is. He's right up there with any of the other producers I've had on any of the stuff we've listened to on our channel. It's just so good.
So good.
He is really something special. Man, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually did rap on that track at the
Did he?
end there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then I searched, I was like, okay, right. Like, I know he's not the primary rapper, but I've only listened to this album from them, like, only this album. So I don't know their other work too much. So I always was under the impression that, like, CL Rap, Pete Rock produced.
Yeah.
But I just searched it up while we were listening, and it says on several tracks on this album, which there are many tracks, he raps a little bit.
Okay, now I'll be listening for him, now that I know that's a fact.
Yeah, but I like his voice isn't super distinct enough to, like, for me to catch that without me now hearing the lyrics and thinking that doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? For CL to say. Yeah. So he did actually on this track. That was my mistake. So with this fourth track, let's see here.
Skipping ahead a couple of years?
Yeah, we're going to 93. So we're going pretty close in time here, right? Like we went 91, 92 with the remix, and then 92 with the last two tracks from their album together.
Yep.
And now we're going 93. So just 1 year later. This one is a Run D.M.C. song, and it features Pete Rock and CL Smooth. Oh. So why this is sort of a big deal is because Run D.M.C., their heyday was the mid, sort of like later 80s, but because of the way that rap was changing so rapidly, they didn't really keep their finger on the pulse, I would say, as much as these new rappers that were coming out. So this was their time to sort of make a comeback. So they partnered up with CL and Pete Rock. Yeah. So this is Pete Rock's sort of attempt to lend, like, I wouldn't say helping hand because Run DMC is a huge act, but you know what I mean.
Inflate a bit more air into their.
There we go. Sails or like,
into their balloon that was starting to.
Sure.
Yeah.
So 93. This one's called Down with the King.
Recruiting suckers, macking, micing, making men of them. Tears and fears for my peers, they risen. You think that it is, if not it isn't. Race for the border, my daughter could beats are banging out. Cheeks rocking beats in the streets and it's time for hanging out. Gather, or rather form a circle around out loud. Just cause brothers or others could never ever rock a crowd. Is it because he's running off with the mouth? Or was he really clearly trying to play a nigga out? No, shut him down, the king with the crown. Cause all you wanna be is Dickie down.
That first verse was crazy.
Really? Yeah, I didn't catch it.
The way he's going.
Oh, you mean the flow?
Yeah.
Or I thought you meant the lyrical content.
Well, I mean the lyrics are good too, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll focus in on that.
Yeah.
A lot harder than anything up till now that we've heard, right?
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah.
Pete rocks the boot knock, put you in a headlock, and now all the yada yada flock is I'm down with the things.
It caught me by surprise because it was a lot harder than the earlier tracks. And I started to get into it toward in the last half, but at first the production just seemed a little more kind of straightforward than the earlier stuff.
Than some of the earlier stuff for sure.
So it didn't really wow me. I mean, I was so impressed by the opening tracks that we've listened to today.
Yeah.
But the rapping was actually probably as good or better than in the earlier tracks.
Yeah. Dr. Dre releases Still Dre, right? That song. And he's like, I've been gone for this long, but now I'm back. I'm still that guy. This is sort of Run DMC's version of that, like in a slight way.
Yeah.
So I think that style of production that Pete is going for is really appropriate for this. What I like about this track, first of all, is that first verse and honestly all the verses. There's just like a lot of attitude and venom And not only that, they're doing some really cool rhyme schemes, like 3 rhymes back to back to back words in a row. And it's smooth. It's so smooth when they deliver those. So I really like that. I also like that main guitar, like doom doom doom.
Yeah, that was good.
Doom doom doom. That sort of sampled melody that's also done in some other tracks, like Wu-Tang likes doing that. Even like Fugees, they like using guitar to try and bring up a more sort of menacing or fearful like sound, right? So I like that. It means like this is game time, you know. And this track's called All the Places, and this one has a sample from Places and Spaces by Donald Byrd, Far Out by the Crown Heights Affair, The Payback by James Brown. The Payback by James Brown is one of the most famous sampled tracks ever. One of the most sampled tracks ever.
I wonder if I know it, Kai. Because I don't know a lot of James Brown. I know a bit.
It's from The Payback, which is from '73, considered to be an absolute classic.
Is that?
Yeah.
Got to pay back. Revenge.
No, it's not familiar.
Yeah.
I'm mad.
So anyways, it samples that track. Also Vapors by Biz Markie, we've covered, you know. You got what I need. And Fool Yourself by Little Feat.
Oh, Little Feat.
All right, so this is All the Places.
I've been in places before. You know, Pete Rock and CL Swing for 94. Straight from the East Coast. You know what I'm saying?
I really like this one.
East to the West Coast. And we see it go.
Welcome to the zone where the strong
I like the way the bass came in. It's
All the
nice.
gangsters can't stay alive. Take my universal journey through the jungles of the hardest town, where my brothers lay their life down. You want something to play with? Go find yourself some toys when you mistake these grown men for little boys. More
Listen to
real
that
than what
bass.
is
It's
real,
really
so feel I'm
going all
sending.
over the
Paper
place.
dog with no beginning and will have no ending. My blessings are down with the king's revelation that heard me on a run. D.M.C's reincarnation. Child abuse, women loose, robbery and triple homicide. Everywhere this black man resides still. Check the monologue, I'm off a 6 a.m. jog to regain my powers. Do a set before the showers. I'm primed for the summertime, the big time bowler. But any season, no reason we can't take it over.
I just love this beat, man. It is so good.
Yeah.
The percussion's so heavy hitting, but it makes me feel like nostalgic about just things. There's this vintage piano that's sampled, like dun, 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 just at the beginning of the bar. It just reminds me of the way and like some Kanye tracks from The College Dropout make me feel like at home and feel very comfortable, like family business. Yeah.
Right. I like the background vocal from the sample that says all the places and spaces I've been. Really soft and in the distance, you know.
Yeah.
And we've all been to places and spaces, been in spaces, whatever, you know.
Yeah. I just love this beat. It is gorgeous.
It is.
So laid back,
That
so
bass
chill.
with the percussion.
You love to gamble, now we open up an after hour spot. 20 stacks with the Guinness rolling jackpot. Members only playing pool like Willie Moscone with a tenderoni chatting about the GS I'm batting. I'm patting bound with the sound of a general, fully supplied by my ghetto-fied residential. We come to rebuild, to turn off the heat now, hoping we can take it back to Huguenot Street. Palled around the screen TV, watching the fight tonight. Cause if it ain't rough, it ain't right. Intense in all of my circumference, I connect now, demanding all types of respect. Can you dig it?
There's so much like thought going into this chorus with the scratching and the little samples. Can you feel it? Like, things coming in. It's just
Yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful. Another track where you could strip away the rap and just play the beat over and over again.
yeah.
Jeez. He is good. Huh?
So good. Like, how can this sort of sound get better than this? I don't really think it can, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's other approaches to rap production, but as far as this type of sound, yeah, exactly. Yeah, nice lyrics. Just, rapping about things he's done and what he's up to, and what he does from on the day-to-day type of thing, right?
Yeah.
It's nice.
This is Smoke Dizza, Benny the Butcher.
Benny the Butcher.
2019.
That's a name that's come up.
Yeah, I love Benny the Butcher. So good. I was really into him around 2019, 2020.
Oh, great.
During COVID as well.
Look, we're gonna take that 300,000. We're gonna buy 30 keys of coke, man. The best shit in town, rocks and lumps as big as marbles, no cut.
It's the American dream, nigga.
You're doing wrong by your people, man.
Ain't it? You better come on in, man.
Told Trey he should cut his ass. Yeah. Stay on point, hope you cover your hand. I don't question the unknown, it was all in the plans. Niggas Moors be fucked up, they blaming his hands. You told on a nigga, who told on a nigga, who told on your mans. Whole lot of finger pointing, bunch of Uncle Sam's. For you niggas and you couldn't cop 100 grams. My man had the butter tan, back in the happy days, packing the varsity, the Richie Cunningham. I hear the gossip if huddles could kill. I keep it classy.
Is this Benny, the Butcher, right now?
No, this is Smoke.
You know the kid got time in the reach, palm in the beat. Break this whole box down, make sure all of us see. You a scumbag.
You hear that twinkle there?
Yeah. 4 ceilers in a spot we ain't been shopping in weeks. Your pop still a buster, he just cop on the sneak. Reporting, live from the streets, fly as can be. Yeah. Thank God for drug rap. Met a new transpo to bring the bud back. Got it covered from all angles.
Oh, this
My
is
pet
good,
peeve
huh?
is all singles.
I
Thank
love
God
this
for
guy's
drug
voice.
rap.
So good, right?
I love his
Like,
voice.
he's
and
real.
It's like modern day street rap or something. Or you feel like he's been there, he's done that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, great voice, great delivery,
Right?
man. I love it.
Yes,
yeah.
that's Smoke Dizza.
And the music is fantastic.
Yes. So this is
It's different from that stuff we heard of Pete Rock. It's more. I don't want to say it's not more gangster, but it's more ominous and right, grimy and dangerous sounding.
Yes.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah. Than we've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It's fantastic.
Benny coming up.
They don't get more official than Benny. Where I'm from, they call you an OG. If you live in your 20s, the trap was slow. Me and bro, I had to sit in it with him. Did the dirty work, they came in cop with nickels and pennies. The plug sent him if you getting it 50. Anything less than that, he only get him to Philly. I trapped out the Monte Carlo, had to dip through the city. Now my ego way too big to fit in the Bentley. Yeah, tied with the G's, how I kept my rep. I'm getting checks, not checks. Show these niggas how to hustle step by step. The price doubled when it left my steps. My young bitch too much for me. I fuck her and gotta catch my breath.
Also great, man.
Met a new
Delivery.
transpo to bring the bud back. Got it covered from all angles. My pet peeve is all singles.
Well, this chorus is strange, eh?
It's new for you, eh?
It's not much of a chorus,
Got it covered from
but
all
it, no. I just mean
I know what you mean.
your typical kind of
Yeah.
low key chorus, man. In terms of the everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that's over. Oh,
And with the family we got set up now, we can deal.
each of them
with
needed to
30
have
keys in
another
4 months.
another
And
verse.
then we off the
Yeah.
street for the rest
Yeah.
of our lives with $1 million
Oh,
in
well
cash,
done
man.
though. Oh, well done.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's
Wow. 2019.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good because it's, to my ears, it sounds fresh, but it also sounds old.
yes, and that's
And I
exactly
love
the
that.
note that I made.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like Pete's ability because he's just that skilled to. So this is like a New York, like East Coast sound still. Very much so.
Right.
That's why you can build that connection, right?
Yeah.
But it does sound different. And it's on the dangerous side of things, right? Like this
Yeah.
is song's called drug rap, but like this genre of music, I would just say it's like East Coast boom bap. And like subgenre, just gangster rap, drug rap. But it's different than the gangster rap of like NWA, you know, where it's like violence because of like injustice or violence against power. Like this is violence sometimes just to get as a means to their end, and their end is like making money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that earlier NWA type of stuff. Those are pissed off young men.
Yeah, and I love that twinkling piano.
Oh, the production was so good.
That was your first time hearing it. That is like a trademark thing of Benny's and his like crews and this style of music.
But this is Pete Rock.
This is Pete Rock. Yeah, so he's adjusting it like to that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is our 7th track now.
Okay.
7th and final track. This one just came out in 2024. And this original beat was first made in 95 or 96, but it only released in 2024, produced by Pete Rock entirely.
Oh.
It has a ton of samples, just some, I won't mention a bunch of them, but Funky Drummer by James Brown. Now that has been sampled. It might be the most sampled song ever.
I know the title.
Yeah, because of the like the breakbeat or the drum loop. It's from that song. It's just used by everybody.
What?
No kind of ideas.
No
kind of ideas. No kind of ideas.
I'm Soul Brother Uno, black from the future, make beats on
This
the
is Pete
table
Rock.
if I break my computer. And still make hits like I used to. Keep your top 5, I'm God's favorite producer. 16 bars of pressure, no metronome. Thinking outside the box, that's a better zone. So many ideas is coming
right.
out the wazoo. It's only one of me can never do what I do. Past, present, and future, that is timeless.
Got a
Been
good
lot of
voice,
things,
huh?
but I've never been rhymeless. Drums like scattered showers when I rain, man. Giving you food for soul, that's the game plan. Tears for fears.
lyrics.
I shout to
Good
all my
lyrics.
peers, but I never ran out of all kind of ideas. I said tears for fears and shout to all my peers, but I never ran out.
Tears for Fears.
That's a reference to that like Run DMC track.
Tears for Fears is?
Like they had a lyric about that.
Oh, because
Yeah.
it's also a band, right?
Yes, yeah.
It's got that same, I don't know what you call it, but that kind of walking kind of big boom.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, that one of the earlier tracks
Yes.
had. It's a sort of bass where you can't follow along.
Yeah.
It's quite complicated
It
sounding.
is, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. I love it.
But each note doesn't like stick out by itself.
No,
It's just
no, it's like a
full,
boom.
yeah.
It's like this rumbling sound,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, it's really neat.
Rock focus to the block. Moses is light skin, a dawn like when the night end. I'm multi-hyping, my stipend is ripen from shot of Big Apple. On the mic, I'm Micah Parsons, any subject I tackle and grapple with whack dudes. And school niggas like black schools, cause they lack rules. Niggas mad 'cause I loaded cash.
That's a common type of line
Everything
there.
around me except my mind. The underground found me in depth I find. On the railroad, I unjail souls like Harriet. Spitting chariots of fire through the wire and live bar fences. I murder MCs, some say that it's senseless. Move the chains, I maneuver through the game. My thought grabbed the mic like I'm on Soul Train. Foes came, sporting fake smiles like dentures. The monkeys been programmed and them I throw wrenches. Hunger for the game, your thirst never quenches. You search for mentions, I unearth dimensions. These are adventures from Avalon benches. The real hip-hop, calm came to his senses. Extensions of a man, the master plan for years for me to
Common's
bring
lyrics
to
are so spiritual, eh? They're so full of soul. And
yeah. You can really not know hip hop, and I think he'll sound pretty good. you
Yeah.
know, to
Oh,
a
yeah,
lot of
yeah,
ears.
yeah.
But you can also really know hip hop,
Not offensive.
right?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you could also really know hip hop, like more than us, let's just say,
More, yeah.
and really appreciate it at the same time.
That's right. That's right.
these guys have to be into their 50s now, right? And for them to come out with a song talking about all kind of ideas is like great.
It is, yeah.
Like they just don't stop creating, don't start.
Yeah, good stuff, Kai. Good stuff. Yeah. Wow. What can I say? What a producer.
He's incredible.
Yeah.
Like considered to be top 10.
Oh, okay. I wasn't
Like,
sure.
Almost not debatable to be outside of that top 10.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Thanks for suggesting all those tracks, everybody. That was lots of fun. We'll look to do more producer spotlights in the future, Dad, right?
Yes.
You really
absolutely.
like the idea.
Oh, absolutely.
Just a great way to get to know an artist. So
Yeah.
we're excited for more videos that we'll be making for you soon, and stay tuned for more. Really appreciate your support wherever you're watching this from.
Have a great day. Bye for now.